This is Chapter 7, page 366, number 7. The problem involves a family is traveling downstream with the current. Their speed relative to the banks of the river averages 2.75 miles per hour. On the return trip, they paddle upstream, averaging 1.5 miles per hour relative to the riverbank. So what we need to do is extract the information from the problem. First of all, we have upstream rate. As we read through the problem, that is compared to the downstream rate. Now they give us both of these answers here, and so our two ideas for upstream, we are going 1.5 miles per hour, and for downstream we're going 2.75 miles per hour. Now, we have two unknowns in the situation. Our first unknown has to do with the canoe speed. And so I'm going to say let C equal the canoe speed in still water. In other words, they're paddling in a lake or something like that. Then I'm going to let R equal the river speed. So now we have two scenarios that we're going to set up equations for. Our first scenario is upstream. So my upstream scenario, the canoe speed is being helped by the river speed, and that gives us that is our downstream. Our downstream speed, our canoe speed, is helped by the river speed, and so that's 2.75 miles per hour. In contrary, our upstream, it's being hurt by the river speed, and so that's 1.5 miles per hour. Here's our main two equations. So I'm going to box these. As we look to solve these, we can use the elimination method. I'm going to add them vertically, and I'm going to get 2c equals 4.25. I divide both sides by 2, and c equals 2.125 miles per hour. And remember, this is the canoe speed. To find the other value, I'm going to plug it into the first equation. C plus R equals 2.75. Well, canoe is 2.125 plus R equals 2.75. I'm going to subtract 2.125 from both sides of the equation, leaving me an answer of R equals 0.625 miles per hour. Remembering R is the rate of the river speed. At this point, we've answered all the questions in the problem. We do need to check it. We're going to check it using the second equation. Sorry, I didn't have that on the screen there for a second. Our second equation said C minus R equals 1.5. So we're going to plug in our values. 2.75 minus 0.625 equals 1.5. So we check this. Excuse me, once again I plugged in the wrong numbers there. 2.125 minus 6.25 equals 1.5. And that does work. 1.5 equals 1.5. As you can see, even when you do make mistakes, it's important to check it. So we have our two answers, river speed and our canoe speed.